Much has been said about the way COVID-19 has already changed our lives. But UC Berkeley professors are now looking forward and trying to predict how the pandemic will impact the future. Dr. Lee Riley sees 4 possible scenarios, and the first one is a situation where the different variants continue to spread and keep the pandemic going.
It's a race between how quickly we can vaccinate as many people as we can versus how quickly these variants can spread.
In his second scenario, COVID-19 becomes a seasonal epidemic like the flu. And if that happens, people will need to get vaccinated every year.
Well, that seems to work with influenza, so we'll see what happens with this COVID-19 virus.
Then there's the possibility that the COVID-19 virus dramatically weakens to become like the common cold. But that scenario, says Dr. Riley, would take a very long time.
Some people say that the common cold coronavirus probably entered the human population from cows maybe 200 years ago. So, that's a long time. So it took a long time for this virus. If at the time when it first entered the human population, it behaved like the COVID-19 virus.
And finally, the best, most optimistic case would be what Dr. Riley says happened with the SARS virus in 2003.
This virus started again in southern China, Hong Kong, and it spread all over the world. But after 6 months, it just disappeared.
According to Dr. Riley, what happens with the variants, the virus, and the vaccines will ultimately determine which scenario we get, but stresses that no matter what, it is still critically important to keep our guard up by wearing a mask and social distancing until more of the country and world get vaccinated. Anoushah Rasta, NBC Bay Area News.